Sometimes you need to cut people off without explaining to them. Why? Because there's a reason why sometimes water do what? Vomit what? Fish. Yes, believe me. There's a reason why sometimes if you go to a river, you can't understand that some fish will just be in the front. Yes, believe me. There's a reason why river always vomits on dirty things from what? From the what? From the water. There's a if you have watched my video that I did in the sea here, it's so close. All those things you are seeing is just sea, ocean. If you get to that place, you will see a lot of dustbin, It do used to, vomit it. So that I will get there and say, hey, you get why? Yes. There are some people you need to vomit. Just vomit. There are some things that, there are some food you will eat. And if that food, not that the food is not good though, but if your stomach don't need it at that moment, you feel like vomiting. You just vomit it. You vomit it out. Why? Because your system don't need it. Maybe mostly you eat overfeeding like me when I was a kid. I do used to eat overfeeding. Why? Because I will eat with my mom. I will eat with if my brother, if my uncle come, I do used to eat with them. And anytime my dad come back, it's a must. I will eat with my dad. So that after eating, I will just lie down, be facing what heaven. So that I will just be doing like this, just to make sure the food balance. My dad will tell me, we don't know where you come from. Lazy boy, and still the same overfeeding boy. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say? There are some people you need to vomit away from your life. If you truly want to progress, you may not like this video, you may not like what I'm telling you, but believe me, there are some categories of people you need to vomit from your life. Let me tell you, there's one of my friends whom I do used to hang around with. He's a Nigerian boy. Those days when I was in my former place, anything he tell me, anything he discuss with me is only about what? Girlfriend, how to, about relationship, all those stuff, chasing women. I look at him, I said, I'm not used to this. I am used to the word of God. I'm used to God. And not that I don't know much about it. I know much about it because I've read a lot of books concerning what romantic relationship, romantic love, romantic, all those stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I know much about that. But I know that there is a limit for everything. And if truly you want to become successful, when I mean successful, you want to leave legacy on earth, keep women aside. As a woman, keep men aside unless you are grow to that point where you have that urge to marry. You know what I'm saying? When you know that it is time for me to marry, you marry. You marrying does not mean you should not pursue your goal, because there was a day that was year 2017, I mean 2018, a lady that I wanted to date in school those days. So the reason why I decide to withdraw is because anytime I see some of her friends who have boyfriend and all those stuff, the only thing I see them doing is just that they will come like this place now. In that my place, we have a place where we do used to play. Even if it's raining, they will always be there. What are they doing? Nothing. Because like me, if a venture, like those days that I'm in school, or you are a student, you have a boyfriend, you have a girlfriend, the thing that is the mire for two of you to be doing is just to teach each other, learn from each other. But when I figure it out, my friend used to tell me, hey, can't you know that if you have, because I have a lot of friends those days who like me, who do all those stuff, and I don't know what to say, but this my friend who used to push me, Sassy, go and toast them. They love you, they do this. Can't you just toast them and maybe they will be giving you little money. They will be giving you money, you'll be using it to buy clothes, you'll be using it to do this. I look at him, I said, vanity upon vanity. I will use it to do what? Waste my time. And those days when I start off this my YouTube, it was this my friend who tried all his best to stop me. He used to call me those days. I told him to subscribe to my channel. He told me what? He said, no, I can't subscribe to your channel. What you are doing, I don't like it. You nothing else you do, nothing else you have in your life to do. Only talking about Christ, preaching, doing all those stuff. I look at him. I laughed. So what am I trying to say? There are some people you need to vomit. The moment, I block him. I blocked that my friend. The moment I was there in that place, there's something that he do. He betrayed me because of what woman? Because of Italy woman, he betrayed me. You know what I'm saying? He betrayed me. He thought that I don't know. That we are discussing some certain things about one of my friend, Italian woman who promised to give me a job. So as they were saying it, I was just in the door coming. When I hear it, I stand at the door like this. I hear everything. So after they have said everything, I just open door. They keep silent. They think I didn't hear everything. So after that week, I block him. I didn't give him excuse or anything. I just blocked him. Even till now, I have his number, but I blocked him. Why? Because sometimes there are some people you need to save with no answer one, but there are some people you need to do what? Block. And if you don't want to block them, anytime you decide to unblock them, you send them your pictures. It was last year I sent them one of my video, and I still block him because I don't want it to reply. So what am I trying to say? There are some people you need to do what? To block. You need to vomit them out of your life. You need to vomit them. There are some certain food that it's not what, maybe it's not what, giving you nutrient. You vomit them. That is why if you eat, after a while, you go to toilet. Because those things are not needed in your body. You do what? You remove it. So what am I trying to say? There are some friends around you that are the cost why you may not be growing the way you ought to. And watch around you. If you have people who always tried to do what? To discuss things that is not what? Pushing you forward. That the only thing that they discuss is another people's issue. My brother, leave them. Yes, believe me. That's why today I don't have that kind of time to sit down with people, talk with them, chill with them. I don't have that time because 24 hours my phone is with me. Even my master used to complain, Samson, every time you are with your phone, even at work you are with your phone, you are checking your photo. Why? Because I don't have that time where I will sit and be gossiping, be talking about someone who is progressing, whereby I'm supposed to go there and learn from them. So my brother, vomit some categories of people in your life. I'm not saying you should hate them, vomit them, remove them, cut them off. The Bible said the year Hosea died, that is the year Isaiah see the Lord. That means Isaiah and me, because if peradventure they are not friends, God will not say such word. Because someone whom you don't know, you don't eat with, it will not be a barrier to you. You know what I'm saying? Someone whom you are not close to will not be a barrier to your blessing. It is someone whom you eat with, whom you know, who know you, will always fight you. So as long as God, the Bible said the year Hosea died, that is the year Isaiah see the Lord. That means there's a connection, or there's a connect between two of them. There's something that connects them, that make Hosea to stand on the way of Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? So that is why you need to understand. If you have that friend that are still reducing you, that are still drawing you backward instead of forward, my brother, vomit them. Yes, vomit them. Because there's a reason why they do what? They always clean the ground. There's a reason why sometimes when you look at your floor in your house, when you look at your windows, everywhere is dirty. You take water and do it and wipe the glasses. There's a reason why sometimes if you look at your gate, it's dirty. You take a soap and water. You just do what? You clean it. There's a reason why sometimes when you look at your gate, it's rust. You do what? You take a paint and spread it to make it look new. Yes, believe me. You get why? Remove some categories of people in your life, because many of them are not worthy to live with you. Many of them don't have that what it takes. They don't have the guarantee to stay in your life for good. They are just there as a Sodom and Gomorrah. They are just there as a Judas Iscariot. Some are there like Jabez. Some are there like word of Jericho. If you don't fall them, they will fall you. You know what I'm saying? That is why you need to let go. That's why you need to let some particular people go. Because if you refuse to fall them, they will fall you. And they don't care about you. This is the worst place. They'll be acting like a friend. They'll just be pretending around you. That is what one of my friends tell me. He says, Samson, we don't understand you. Why? Because what you understand is what you kill. And what you don't understand is what you talk about. Just believe me. You know what I'm saying? So be careful. Vomit them out. Because many are the afflictions of the righteous. The Lord delivered them. But before you get to that point where the Lord will deliver you, vomit them out. Because my dad used to tell me that medicine after death is what is bad. Medicine after death is bad. I'm saying remain blessed.